Hello again, everyone. Michael here with Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, a Cessna flight training device that I built at home. It is Monday, the 23rd of January, 2023. I hope everyone had a good weekend and a decent week. I think it's been about a week since we've flown. Figured be a good opportunity to go for the I-11 rating flight on the Pilot Edge network. I think I've been procrastinating and putting this off simply because I was trying to get more proficient with flying the ARC DME. So that's what we're going to do this evening, or at least attempt to. So let's DreamNet, hello, welcome. Let's head on over to the Pilot Edge website and take a look at the I-11 rating and see what all this ratings involves. And we'll talk about it, and we'll come up with our flight plan and kind of take it step by step here. We'll probably spend just as much time here in the FBO planning this thing as we are going to be in the actual aircraft flying this thing. So let's jump over to Pilot Edge, and that I've already got pulled up here. And we're going to real quick, I'll go over real quick the I-11 rating. The description states we're going to fly from Corona, which is where we're at right now, Alpha Juliet Oscar, to Victorville, which is Victor Charlie Victor, using the obstacle departure procedure. We're going to shoot the VMR DME runway 17 approach to minimums, go missed, and then once established on the missed, we're going to cancel IFR and return under VFR for a full stop landing back at Victor Charlie. Victor M. Stein, hello my friend. Hope you fared through the snow decently enough. I am sorry to say myself, ours is already starting to melt, unfortunately. I really do love the snow. It's not the most conducive for flying in, but I really do enjoy the snow. And just real quick, fly from AJO to VCV. I'm going to contact ATC and inform them of our I-11 request. Obtain clearance and release while on the ground. Inform ATC either while on the ground or upon initial contact in the air of the intention to fly the ODP. So I imagine I understand what it says there, and I trust me, I understand what that means. I just don't know the best phraseology to necessarily request that. But we may we may request it in the air. And I think if we read further down along, it'll say that we're going to request it. Say to request it in the air. Then we're going to fly the obstacle departure procedure, including at least one lap of the hold at the Paradise VOR, which may require coordination with ATC. Then we're going to proceed en route to Apples and execute the VOR DME runway 17 approach. Skydiver Rob, not a problem. You lurk all night long. You are more than welcome. Then, let's see, we're going to go missed. So we're going to have to take a look at our missed approach procedure. Brief the missed carefully to ensure the radio is intercepted as required. So we'll look at that. Then once handed to Joshua, approach on the missed and outside Victorville, Class D. Cancel IFR and return to VFR to Victorville. It really doesn't sound too bad. I think I've been kind of my own worst enemy when it came to this thing, and my own self-doubt. But I think we've got this. So let's start things here. Gonna be writing down a lot of information. going to start at our current location, which is going to be Corona Municipal, AJO. Let's take a look at Corona Municipal. And I am unfamiliar with both of these airports, so I am going to essentially new craft both of these airports. And new craft is our regulatory pre-flight requirements, NOTAMs, weather, known ATC delays, runways, alternate airports, fuel requirements, and takeoff and landing performance. So I'm going to write down here the AWAS 132.175, Unicom is 122.7, departure 135.4. So and that's who I'm going to contact okay, yeah, we're not making a phone call to clearance, so we're going to contact departure to get our IFR clearance out of Corona. Do I need anything else? Let's see, runway, what type of runway do I have? 07 and 25, and 07 is right traffic, so we're 3,200 feet long by 60 feet. Okay, any NOTAMs need to be aware about this field. Runway 25, VASI out of service, VASI, okay. So we got the VASI out of service, notice the air emission at Corona. But since we're departing Corona, doesn't PE have a dedicated frequency for getting clearances in non-towered airports? It's a good I've never done that, or not that I'm aware of. I know when I grabbed IFR out of, 122.20. Yeah, when I grabbed IFR out of Catalina, I just contacted SoCal Approach and requested the I-7 and got my departure clearance. Alright, so we'll write that 122.20. Like a phone call. So how would what would my initial contact on 122.20 be? Is it just a generic clearance delivery? 122.20. SoCal Approach. Okay. Flight service. That's actually listed as 122.20. Okay. So, alright, so we'll contact SoCal departure on 122. Or SoCal Approach on 122.20 for our clearance out of Corona. Interesting. Alright, so let's write 122.20 down here. Let's do that. Let's look at the AFD for Corona. I looked at that earlier. I didn't see anything specific. Communications. clearance delivery. For clearance delivery, contact SoCal Approach at this phone number. And the frequency list is same one I wrote down, 135.4. So if I'm reading the AFD correctly, for clearance we would have been contacting SoCal departure on 135.4. But we'll try the 122.2 and see what that gets us first. Okay, if it says a phone number, then alright. I'm going to commit that to memory then. So I will commit that to my Pilot Edge memory. If clearance shows a phone number only, we will utilize 122.2 to contact for clearance. Okay. 122.2. And what did our weather say? Did we look at the weather yet? 050, 11 gusting 26. Ooh. Visibility's 10, clear below 12,000. Okay. Weather in X-plane may vary just slightly, so I'm not going to write down a whole lot of this one for a flight. We'll get some once we get into the aircraft, then we'll get some more accurate weather based on what's being injected into our flight. So I think I've got everything I need for Corona. Wind 050, so we know we're going to probably anticipate runway 07, and if we look at the departure procedure, minimum climb of 310 feet per nautical mile to 1700. And then we're going to do a climbing left turn to Paradise Vortex. And then, okay. Axis Ventropy, thanks, take care, and thank you for the follow. Come back anytime. And thank you for the help as well. Okay. So we're going to anticipate runway 7 out of Corona. And it's going to be I'm having a brain cramp as to what the 1000-2 and the 600-2 means right now. I had it, but I lost it. Standard takeoff with minimum climb of 310. Okay. DreamNet, can you help me out with that 1000-2 and or 600-2? Runway 7, runway 25, respectively. Let's see. So that's the visibility. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, thank you for that clarification. And then climbing left turn direct to Paradise Vortex. Aircraft departing Paradise from radial 0901 clockwise to radio 140 and radial 231 clockwise to radio 280. Okay, so it skipped a section there. It skipped radios 141 through 230. Climb on course. All others continue climb in Paradise. Vortex holding pattern. Hold northeast. Right turns 210 degrees inbound to cross Paradise. Vortex at or above. Radio 141 clockwise to radio 230, 4,000 feet. Or radio 281 clockwise to radio 090, 6,700 feet. Okay. Take upgrade, it needs to be steeper. And I kind of concluded that with the climb rate. So, we need to be mindful of the altitude we're going to be at. When we're crossing the vortex. So if we jump back over here, and if we look, we're going to take runway 7. Okay, we're going to come straight out, climbing left turn, and direct to Paradise Vortex. So I'm assuming from the airport and Paradise is when I need to let ATC know that I intend to fly the ODP. Okay, if we have that visibility. Okay. So that's about 4 miles. Alright, so I should be able to at least inform them by then. Okay. I was asked to fly the ODP when I got the clearance from the ground. Okay. So after I got my clearance, see, I would imagine would that be before I switch over on Unicom? Alright, I'm gonna have to circle back to that one. I'm gonna think about that for a moment. Let's jump. Let's see. On departure, fly the published obstacle departure procedure to include the hold at Paradise as published in the procedure. Pilot should inform ATC of their intention to fly the obstacle departure procedure and the hold once airborne so that ATC will anticipate the need for the hold. Okay, and I think that's where I'm getting confused. So maybe I need to inform ATC while I'm on the ground that once I'm in the air, then I intend to fly the ODP and the hold. Because I'm kind of reading that like once I'm in the air, then I need to inform them of my intentions. So So I'm kind of confused as to how that is worded there. But up here it says, inform AGC either while on the ground or upon initial contact in the air of the intention to fly the ODP. I feel like on the ground would be the better way to go about it. That way they just already know, and then that's one less thing I have to do in the air. So maybe when I'm holding short of the runway and I go to contact and I'm let them know that I'm ready, I will request it then. That might be the best spot to put it. I think I'll try that. I'll get my clearance, and then once once I let them know that I'm ready and I've gotten the release, when I'm holding short waiting for the release, then I'll let them know. Either way, I'll let them know on the ground. Okay. Alright, do I need anything else from Corona Municipal Airport as far as information goes? I don't think so. The Paradise VOR. PDZ 112.2. Okay. And then it requested 210. So we're gonna be in its right turns. So we're gonna be 030 inbound. And then the hold outbound is on the 210. Okay. Departure. So our route is going to be PDZ Victor 442 Apples. Okay. So after I get my clearance, and then I'm over on Unicom, and I'm taxiing, and I get to my threshold there, and then I'm ready to for my release. At that point, I'll go ahead and let AT know that I want to fly the ODP with the hold. On departure, fly the ODP. Fly the approach to minimums. Execute the missed approach. PDZ 442 Apples. So let's put that in our route here. Okay. So the 442 is on the 012 radial. So I imagine I'm gonna find apples on the approach plate for our okay. Alright, in the air. Okay. That we're gonna do that. So once I'm back off of Unicom, after my departure, once I've reestablished contact with ATC, then I'll let them know. And I'll let them know on my first call too. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at our landing airport. Victor, Charlie, Victor. And that's Victorville. And right away we've got a notice to air missions that runway 03 and 21 is closed. While we've got this up here, we'll go over here, look at our NOTAMs. Okay. Alright. Weather. So same trend out of our departure, more or less. Winds 040, sort of out of the northeast area. A little bit calmer, 10 knots versus the 12 to 25. Sky clear. Alright. And runway information. So 17 and 35. That's a long runway. And 13,051 feet by 150. Runway 17, right traffic. It is a towered field. So let's get our information that we need. ATIS 135475. And then tower 118.35. Ground 124.45. And we'll write Joshua approach and departure down here as well. One 124.55. 124.45 is ground. Alright. What else? What else do we need? Let's take a look at our approach. Okay, as I kind of suspected, Apples is on here. So that's our initial approach fix. Our arc is going to be 12.2 DME from the Victorville VOR. Well, VOR DME. Alright, I'm going to take another look at something here. Where's the Victorville? It's at the airport. Okay. Alright. So the VOR DME looks like it's right at the airport. Okay. Can I identify apples? Yeah. Okay. So apples is going to be 42 DME from Paradise. So apples is 42 DME from Paradise on the 012 radial, correct? So that's how. Okay. Alright, good to know. Well, I mean, I guess once we return VFR, we could be told either runway at that point. So apples is 42 DME from Paradise on the 012 radial. Out. So once we're there, that puts us at our initial fix. So then, which is going to be 12.2 DME from Victorville. And the Victorville VOR is 109.05. And we want to be on the and we want to intercept the 089er radial. Once we're at Apple, it's just a matter of flying the arc. We'll probably do 6 or 8 degree segments. We nod at or above 5200. Then 4300 between we nod and uncal. And then it's a decision altitude, more or less. But we're going to go mist. And once we go mist, we're going to climb to 3,500 feet. Then climbing right turn to 6,000 via heading 300 and Victorville radial 269er to ether intersection and hold. Okay. So climb to 3,500 and climbing right turn to 6,000 via heading 300 and okay. We'll grab that radio 269er. Alright, how can we identify is ether on our, let's see. Just because I'm curious where this is at. Okay. So ether is 19 DME from Victorville. Okay. So when we're heading in, we're on a heading of 170. Well, yeah. Heading 170. Which I guess would be the 350 radial. What is our field elevation here? 2885. Okay, that's why some of these numbers appear to be a bit high, because our airport's pretty high. 2885 is our field elevation. And let's go back to Corona. What was our field elevation here? 533. M. Stein, there's nothing that says you can't use a moving map. In fact, you should probably use all available situational awareness, and you probably can. I just I challenge myself a lot to not use GPS and just try to apply slant alpha. Okay. I think we may be ready. Is there anything else that we're gonna need? Let's real quick go back over this. I guess one thing. Did I carefully review the miss? I thought I did. I probably should carefully review it some more. Alright, let's look at this again. Climbed at 3,500 feet. Then climbing right turn to 6,000. So we're going to climb to 3,500 feet straight ahead. We're not going to turn or anything. Once we go missed, we're going to climb to 3,500. Then a climbing right turn to 6,000 via heading 300. And the Victorville 269er to the Ether intersection and hold. Okay. So once we go missed, we're going to climb to 3,500 feet, and if we're going missed, we may be below that. We may not be. We may already be above 3,500 feet. So if we're below 3,500 feet, sure, but if we're above 3,500 feet, then once I declare mist and I'm told to fly the mist, at that point I think I'll just go ahead and make my climbing right hand turn, and just because I've already established that first instruction, climb to 3,500 if I'm already above 3,500, because it's decision altitude, the minimums 3360, 3420. So there's a pretty good chance I'm already going to be above. In fact, it's almost a certainty I'm already going to be above 3,500. Then climbing right turn to 6,000 via heading 300 in the Victorville R269. Climbing right turn to 6,000. Via heading 300 and the Victorville R269er. And let's see, Victorville. Okay. So I could pick that up. Okay, understood. Okay. What else here? So, okay. So ether is 19 DME on the 269er radial from the Victorville VOR. And then it said, once handed to Joshua, approach on the missed approach and outside of the Victorville class Delta, cancel IFR and return VFR to Victorville. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to do this. Let's just put the reads. Okay. Key reason. Missed correctly. Yeah. So and I would imagine we'll be at 3,500 real quick if we're not above 3,500 when we go missed. But I think we're ready to do this. Got all the information I think that I need here. All right. I think I'm ready. Hopefully you're ready. I think I'm ready. I hope I'm ready. Uh, let's go ahead and do this. I will see you over at the aircraft in just a moment. All right. Welcome aboard, Felicity. Looks like it might have gotten a little bit dark on us. Let's turn this clock back a little bit. Give us some more daytime VFR. Okay. Just a little bit to kind of get things sorted here. It's nice to have the iPad mini now. And I'll be able to mount it right over the yoke. It's really a lot more convenient. So I want to thank you all for coming in today. Hopefully we can get this rating knocked out. If if you know, if we fail, we'll just do it again. But it's nice to kinda have the floorplate a bit more in front of me, where I don't necessarily have to look down or take my eyes, off of the outside for too terribly long. Okay. It's been a while since we've flown, so we are gonna do a full kind of walk around real quick. So we're gonna step out of the aircraft. I'm gonna turn all of my lights on and my pitot heat and run my flaps down. Okay. We're gonna look at the bigger picture here. All of our tires look good. Don't see anything flat. Don't see any signs of oil leaks or anything like that. Okay. Taxi light, landing light. Got red on the left with a strobe. White with a beacon. Green on the right with a strobe. And our pitot tube is warm to the touch. Okay, let's get all these loads off. Baggage door is secure. Rudder cables are tight. Elevator. VOR antennas in place. Flap heim joints look good. Flaps are nice and tight. Right aileron heim joint looks good. Hinge looks good. Exhaust is secure. Right wing is fueled. Our fuel caps installed and streamlined. Left wing is fully fueled. Fuel cap installed and streamlined. Our left aileron is good. And flaps and heim joints on the left side are tight as well. For all intents and purposes, we did go ahead and test our stall horn. And our exterior walk around is done. Let's do our weight and balance real quick. You and I on board with our baggage. I'm gonna give us not quite full. We'll go 25 gallons in each wing. Plenty of fuel. Okay. I think we're ready to get things started up. Throughout the duration of the flight, please go ahead and keep your seatbelt fastened. Unless you do get uncomfortable, please go ahead and advise me so we can terminate the flight prematurely. Hobbs time 3813.8. Tack time is 12.9. Okay, alternate static is off. All of our circuit breakers are in. Think I need to get a new panel thing, sheet holder for my airworthiness certificate. Okay. Circuit breakers are in. Start checklist, seat track. Let's get scooted up here so we can reach the flight controls. Pedals, yoke. Alright, that feels good there. Our avionics are off. Our autopilot's off. And that was totally the wrong checklist for our aircraft. We're on our 172 rep model, which is fuel injected. We are not in the Foxtrot model. Alright, but fortunately, all of our checklists thus far has pretty much been the same. So we are scooted up, autopilot's off, throttle's going quarter, mixture's full lean, brakes are on. Clear prop, looks clear on the left, looks clear on the right, clear up front. Master on, beacon on. And mags to start, mixture to rich, here we go. Alright, do have oil pressure. We're gonna hang out for a little bit, wait for oil temperature to come up. Let's get our landing light on for safety. Outside temperature right now is 14 degrees Celsius. It's a bit warmer out in California than it is here in Central Ohio. Okay. Lights mixture is good. Move right along to our pre-taxi and taxi checklist. Seat belts. Let's get that on. Flaps up. Avionics going on. And let's see if we can get some weather. Now the real world AWOS frequency at Corona is 132.175. Let's see if X-Plane will provide that to us.
Automated weather observation, Mars detected 050 degrees at 7 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature higher. Dew point -10. Altimeter 3009er.
I don't think that was our frequency. 132.
Automated weather observation. Corona Municipal. Wind 130 degrees at 7 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 14. Dew point -6. Altimeter 3004.
Automated weather observation. Larsville Data.
Winds 130 at 7, altimeter 3004. $533 feet, so that matches up there. So if our winds were 130 at 7, well, I guess runway 07 is still going to be our better option. Okay. Alright, so we got our weather information. Got our altimeter set. Transponder is on, squawking mode Charlie. ADS-B is tied in with our nav lights. Let's get those on. Brakes and attitude and turn coordinator will test on their roll. Heading indicator to compass. How's that looking?
Automated weather observation. Corona Municipal. Wind 140 degrees at 7 knots.
Spunda,
Visibility more
hello.
than 10 miles.
I hope you have been well.
Temperature 14. Dew point -6. Altimeter 3004.
Thank you so much for that resubscription there. Hope you're doing well. Getting ready to embark on our I-11 rating on the Pilot Edge. Alright, so we've got our weather. Let's go ahead and connect to our Pilot Edge network.
Connected to Pilot Edge.
Alright, we're going to do a radio check. Once I adjust my controller for Pilot Edge. Bear with me, I thought I did this part already. Contact ATC. Alright. So let's try this here. We're going to do a radio check. 123.45. Radio check. Radio check. Tell you what, let's turn that down just a little bit. Sound radio volume. We need to turn that down just slightly. Radio check. Okay. I think we're good. So we've got our weather. Unicom here, 122.7. and our clearance frequency was 122.2.
For 415 Charlie Alpha, clear direct Seal Beach, cross Seal Beach at 4,000. Cleared ILS runway 20 right approach.
Clear Seal Beach, cross Seal Beach 4000, and clear ILS 20 right, 5 Charlie Alpha.
Okay. Alright, so the clearance frequency 122.2. We need to file our flight plan. That's important. Alright, parking brakes on. IFR. Slant Alpha, we're going for. Departure location. Arriving location was you know what, we never did talk about a cruise altitude when we were doing our pre-flight. Um, $7,000. No, can't do that. We're gonna need like 11,000. Spunda, I'm glad you're doing well. And I'm doing well too. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just file 11,000. And our route of flight was Paradise VOR, and then Victor 442, and then Apples. I believe that was correct. VE4 APLES. Okay. Thank you. Not using custom weather. Pilot edge rating flight. We have 2 attempts. I-11. IFR. Aircraft looks good. Aircraft type is good. Equipment type is good. Alright. Flight plans filed with our call sign. KW for life, hello, welcome, hope you're well. Pleasure to have you. We are getting ready to embark on our I-11 rating, pilot edge. We're down here. We're here in the ground at Corona. Give it a minute, make sure it's clear. One two 2.0. Huh. Yeah, I think you can track me on here. SOCOM approach November 8033 Foxtrot is on the ground at Corona with the numbers, looking for the I-11 rating IFR Victorville.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, SoCal departure on request, standby.
I need an Apple Pencil. That would make life so much easier.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, cleared to the Victorville Airport, as filed, maintain 4,000, expect 11,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.4, squawk 6721 and hold for release.
Cleared to the Victorville Airport as filed, flight 4000, expect 11 after 10, departure 135.4, squawk 6721, hold for the release, November 8033 Foxtrot.
8033 Foxtrot, read back correct, advise number 1 for departure, frequency change to advisory approved.
We'll advise number 1 over the Unicom. I'll talk to you soon, November 8033 Foxtrot. Alright, we're gonna fly 4,000. Alright, 6721, I'm going to hold for release 135.4 is our departure frequency. Alright, I'm just going to stay with 122.2 until I'm airborne. I'm assuming that's what I'm gonna do. Or I don't want to say I'm gonna stay with them. I'm gonna contact 122.2 when I'm ready, as opposed to departure. So, alright, we're on Unicom now. Corona traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is at the ramp, taxiing to runway 07 Corona. noise behind me. Alright, so we're gonna go out that way to the left. Parking brake off. Make sure full rich. Oh man, I really hate to do this. I need to step out for just a minute. Alright, we're not in a movement area, so we'll be right here for now. Parking brake on. I'm gonna lean out just a little bit, and I'll be right back in just a moment. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Tell you what, let me try and stay ahead of some things here. Paradise VOR 112.2. Let me get that set up here. And then I'm also gonna set up, I don't know if we'll grab it yet, but I'm also gonna set up the Victorville VOR. I have that 109.05 on standby. Okay, so I was able to grab it. So we're only about 4 miles from Paradise VOR. Then outbound from Paradise VOR to apply that initial hold on 030. Okay, do we need anything else? We've already got our taxi clearance, so we'll let them know when we're ready. I think we'll be alright. Alright, parking brake's going back off, mixture's going full rich. We decided runway 7 for departure this evening. I'm going to essentially overfly so we got our VOR. I was gonna come in or come over, kind of come over and kind of teardrop in. At least that's kind of what my plan was. Something to that effect. Corona traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, taxiing runway 7, Corona. Alright, here's our hold short. Okay, let's get back over and let them know that we are ready to go.
Rate 748 Los Angeles Center, roger. November 928, when Romeo, descend to maintain 2000. 2008, Romeo.
SoCal departure, November 8033 Foxtrot, runway 7, number 1, ready IFR.
For 8033 Foxtrot, release for departure, clear split of fun off by 0220, Zulu frequency change to advisory approved.
Release for departure, over to advisory. Talk to you soon, November 8033 Foxtrot. Corona traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, taking runway 07 and departing straight out Corona. So let's take a look at our departure again here. It's a climbing left turn direct to climbing left turn to Paradise. Strobes going on. Rudder for center, full power. Airspeed's coming alive. Rotate. Positive rate. Right, there's about 800 feet. SoCal departure November 8033 Foxtrot 1000, climbing 4000 and out of Corona. We would like the ODP with the hold, please. Oh, wrong frequency. Oops. SoCal departure, November 8033 Foxtrot, sorry for the late check-in, 1,500, climbing 4,000, and we would like the ODP with the hold, please, out of Corona. Again.
5 Delta Hotel.
SoCal departure, November 8033 Foxtrot, 1,800, climbing 4,000, and we would like the ODP out of Corona with the hold, please.
8033 Foxtrot, SoCal departure, ident.
Identing 8033 Foxtrot.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, radar contact, overhead Paradise COR, climb and maintain 6,000.
Climb maintain 6,000, 8033 Foxtrot.
November 928, Romeo, contact LA Tower, 120.95.
LA Tower, 10905, 928, Romeo tap.
WestJet, hello my friend, thanks. Yes, it's definitely come in handy. Yep, I do have the Mini. It is right here, mounted in front of the yoke. We get 1 minute on the timer.
Number 735 Delta Hotel, radar contact lost.
Alright, with 35 seconds. Almost at a minute. Alright, we'll do 180 degrees.
SoCal approach 11 Foxtrot Romeo has Charlie will be requesting the visual for 24.
November 1 Foxtrot Romeo, roger, you are VFR. I'd hope it'd be visual.
Yep, sorry. 1 Foxtrot Romeo.
November 1 Foxtrot Romeo, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, contact Sullivan Tower 119.1.
19.1, thanks for your help and thanks for the clarification, 1 Foxtrot Romeo.
No problem.
Alright, so we're heading back in towards Paradise VOR to get back in on this hold. I feel like I'm a bit off of my radio though. Standard rate turn. Planning. I want to get up to 6,000. Get another minute on there. We need to do one full lap of the hold.
Attention all aircraft. Ontario International altimeter 3005.
Alright. There's another minute. Almost 6,000. See, and I thought we had to cross it at 6,700, but he told us 6,000.
November 874, cross Mizon at flight level 240.
Alright. So once we head back outbound, this should be a full lap. SoCal approach November 833 Foxtrot, request leaving the hold to Victorville.
November 8033 Foxtrot, climb and maintain 1000.
Climb maintain 1000, November 8033 Foxtrot. Alright, climb to 1000. So, Dream needs to clarify when I'm back inbound on the hold to flip this back to 210 and then outbound back to 030. Yeah. I think that's what I was asking. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So I'll always stay on the CDI, keep it in there too.
I'm gonna trim for this climb. I'm having to hold this quite a bit.
Number 8748, contact LA Center 134.65. Number 8748, LA Center descend via the Rounders 2 arrival, runway 1 right, transition to Vegas altimeter 3011.
Cruise checklist, power mixture instruments. Climb checklist, 7085, power mixture instruments. There's an airport down there. Must be Riverside, huh? DreamNet, sorry, WestJet, sorry. WestJet, sorry, I saw you come in earlier. Welcome, buddy. I hope you've been doing well. Yes, our iPad mount came in the other day. Definitely is a pleasure to have everything kind of right here in front of me now. So thank you. Hope you're well. Where are we at? Almost to 8,000. Climbing about 70 knots. And we want to climb 11. That's pretty high. Well, I mean, for me that's pretty high. None of my real-world training has gotten me up to 11,000 yet. We're losing our course here. Let's get back over there. Got our supplemental oxygen? Hopefully we do. I think it's on our checklist here, actually. Getting there, 8,600. Alright, and we're a lot colder up here too, minus 2 degrees Celsius. 9,000. Ground speed right now, 52 knots, indicating 60. I don't know if she's gonna want to get up there. I was wondering that same thing. Like she feels very heavy. See, I thought I had it. Melvin Leroy, hello. I thought I had a good leaned out mixture. $9,500. The vacuum suction for the right side, the right magneto, says it's on, but that's always been on. I just turned on the anti-icing. I don't know if we were picking up ice up here, but I don't see any moisture, so that's kind of bizarre as well. Payload wise, we're well within the envelope. We're a little bit heavy, but let's just run the 172 REP right now. We may have to take a look at her back in the hangar if we can get up to our assigned altitude even. But fuel flow looks good. All the gauges are looking good.
For 8748, contact Las Vegas approach 125.02.
almost to 10.5. Need another 500 feet. Oh.
Las Vegas approach number 874 leaving 17,000, weather underscore runway, we got information ski, would like to request the RNF one right.
Number 8748 Las Vegas approach, the Vegas altimeter is 3011, cleared on runway 1 right approach.
The RNF one right approach, 874.
Yeah, I don't know why she's so heavy. I don't know if I can check weight and balance while we're in the air, WestJet. Alright, but we are at 11,000 feet, finally. We are 14 miles away from the Paradise VOR. Melvin Leroy, saw you come in, buddy. Hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're trying our hand at the Pilot Edge I-11 rating. Awesome, I might need an ice scraper or 2, or 10. Alright, minus 4 degrees Celsius at 11,000 feet. Both wings are almost fully fueled. Oil temperature is good, oil pressure's in the green, suction, fuel flow, everything's in the green. I'm not sure why our performance was so diminished on the climb up. I'm going to get our next VOR on standby here in nav 1. That's the Victorville VOR. As confident as I think I am about flying the ARC DME by hand, I may call on the autopilot if, depending on what the winds are. So apples, we decided it was 42 DME from Paradise. And I've got Paradise tuned in here. Northeast 32 knots at Victorville. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun. So we got about, looks like 21 miles or so to go until we get...
departure, Sky High 55, 4,000.
Until we get to our initial fix.
That's Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 8,000.
I maintain 8,000, Sky High 55.
November 8748, contact Las Vegas Tower, 118.75.
118.75, HM for
Yeah, definitely high up here, 11,000 feet right now. Probably a little bit higher than my assigned. Alright, get that one. That's why. Okay. 08
departure, Skyhawk 2623, X-ray 1,300.
089er radio from the Victorville VOR.
Number 2623, X-ray, SoCal departure, Roger, resume on navigation at appropriate IFR altitude.
Alright, 2623 X-ray, I'd like to request
Actually, I want that on nav 2. Because then that'll give me DME as
Number
well.
2623 X-ray, turn right heading 360, maintain VFR at 3000. And what approach do you want?
Okay, 360, 3000, would like the ILS 20 right approach.
Roger. Skyhead 55, contact Oakland Center 128.7. 128.7, Skyhead 55. 8033 Foxtrot, contact Joshua, approach 126.1.
Joshua approach 126.1, 8033 Foxtrot. Joshua approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, level 11,000 feet.
8033 Foxtrot, Joshua approach, Victorville, altimeter 3015, advise you have information Foxtrot, and your approach request.
015, and we'll let you know when we have Foxtrot, and we would like the VOR DME runway 17 approach at Victorville.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, roger, cross apples at or above 8,000, cleared VOR DME runway 17 approach.
Cross apples at or above 8,000, cleared VOR DME runway 17 approach, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Southern California Logistics Airport, 8 information Foxtrot, 0235 Zulu, 1060 at 7, visibility 10, 3,400 scattered, 4,000 scattered, temperature 8, dew point -10, altimeter 3015, arriving and departing runways 335. Runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Foxtrot.
I am going to go ahead and start a descent. Make sure it's gonna go full rich. Well, probably not full rich. Because Apples is only about 12 miles up. So we need to lose about 3,000 feet or so. Oh, didn't mean to do that. This one we're gonna go here, 089er. Okay. So when that says 12.2, I should be at Apples. Apples. APLES. So what I'm doing is I'm tracking the Paradise VOR outbound on nav 1, and then I've got the Victorville VOR dialed in on nav 2 on the 089er radial. So as long as we maintain straight and true on this heading, or radial, the 012 radial from the Paradise VOR, once we intercept
2623 X-ray,
089er, we'll be at
020,
Apples,
23 X-ray.
and that's when we're going to start our arc. Let's check our heading indicator compass while we're here. Alright, we're still looking good there.
Delta 8936 LA Center, good morning. Descend via the channel 2, arrival runway 26 left transition.
SoCal departure, November 556 Juliet Mike at 2,200, climbing 3,000.
November 556 Juliet Mike, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000, clear direct ocean side.
Climb maintain 6,000, direct ocean side, 556 Juliet Mike.
Alright, 9,000 feet. So we need to cross Apples at or above 8,000. I think I would like to be about 8,000 when I get there. There's essentially our DME 12.2, or our distance from the VOR that we need to maintain. any moment, I would imagine this needle is going to start swinging in.
November 2623 X-ray, turn right heading 100.
100 to 3 X-ray.
$8,500.
Number 2623 X-ray is 4 miles from Hookham, sliding 170, maintain 3000 until establishing the localizer, and practice approach for the ILS-20 is approved.
Okay, 170, 3000 until established, and clear the practice approach. 20 right to 3 X-ray.
November 556 Juliet Mike, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
128.1, 556 Juliet Mike.
Alright, there she's coming in. So I'm still good with Paradise here.
SoCal approach, November 556 Juliet Mike, level at 6,000.
November 556 Juliet Mike, SoCal approach, the John Wayne altimeter 3006.
06, 556 Juliet Mike.
And they need to cross at or above 8,000.
Delta 8936, contact Los Angeles Center 124.85.
Alright, we should have apples.
And good morning.
Right about now. $6,600 our minimum on this leg here.
Delta 8936 Los Angeles Center, the Las Vegas altimeter 3011.
So we'll start flying our arc here.
Center.
I'll wait till she gets about
2623 X-ray, contact
4
tower
degrees.
12618.
Contact tower 2623 X-ray, good night.
Okay.
So for departure, Bonanza 51 Beta Delta at 1,100, copy to 2,000, heading to the
November 51 Delta Delta, SoCal departure radar
A little too
contact,
much on that one.
maintain 4000.
climb maintain 4,000, 51 Beta Delta.
November 51 Delta Delta, clear direct popper.
direct Popper, 51 Beta Delta.
I need to put more in. We're starting to get further away. Still 12.2, that looks a little bit better.
Delta 8936, contact Las Vegas approach 125.6.
Las Vegas approach, Delta 8936, 19.5, descending via.
8936, Las Vegas approach to Vegas altimeter 3013 after Preno, cleared the ILS runway 26 left approach.
Preno, clear ILS 26 left, Delta 8936.
$7,500, 6,600 are minimum on this leg. I want to thank everyone for coming in and hanging out this evening, doing a little bit of flying. Still 12.2 DME. 7,000.
River 51 Delta Delta, contact SoCal approach 134.9er.
134.9 on the 51 Delta Delta. SoCal approach, Bonanza 51 Delta Delta at 4,000.
River 51 Delta Delta, SoCal approach the LA altimeter 3008.
08, 51 Delta Delta.
Where am I at? 6,700? Yeah, I don't want to drop any lower than this. Got in a little bit on that one.
Departure, Skyhawk 512 Tango Foxtrot, climbing through 2,300 for 5,500.
River 512 Tango Foxtrot, SoCal departure, radar contact. November 556 Juliet Mike, the Torrance altimeter 3008, information India current.
Yes, we have India 556 Juliet Mike.
November 6 Juliet Mike, roger, descend and maintain 4,000, expect visual approach runway 29 right.
Descend and maintain 4,000, expect visual for 29 right, 556 Juliet Mike.
556 Juliet Mike, clear direct Torrance Airport.
Clear direct Torrance, 556 Juliet Mike.
Alright, we're about in the next section, segment, so we can descend down to 5200. Yeah, once we cross that 011 radio.
November 51 Delta Delta, depart Santa Monica heading 300, vectors for the Burbank Airport.
300, 51 Delta Delta.
And that's after Santa Monica VOR.
After Santa Monica VOR, 51 Delta Delta.
Delta 8936, contact Las Vegas Tower 119.9er, good morning.
999, good morning, and that's it.
Then once this needle swings in, I know I'll be on my, I know I'll be at the Weenot intersection there. Weenot?
November 556 Juliet Mike, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000, 556 Juliet Mike.
Alright, so we'll do 170 since we're going to.
SoCal approach Bonanza 51 Delta Delta, heading 200 at 4000. Request
she's coming
ILS
in.
for runway 8, Burbank.
November 51 Delta Delta, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
134.2, 51 Delta Delta. SoCal approach Bonanza 51 Delta at 4000, heading 300. Request ILS for runway 08 at Burbank.
November 51 Delta Delta, SoCal approach Burbank, altimeter 3008. Verify you have information Sierra, and do you want the ILS Zulu or the ILS Yankee?
Have the information Sierra and the request ILS Zulu for runway 08, 51 Delta.
Roger, expect.
So we're gonna fly
November
to
8033 Foxtrot, contact Victorville Tower 118.35.
Victorville Tower 118.35, November 8033 Foxtrot.
November 556 Juliet Mike, Torrance Airport, 12 o'clock in about 16 miles.
Victorville Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot, 8 miles out on the VOR DOME 17 approach.
November 8033 Foxtrot, Victorville Tower, 10306, runway 17, clear to land.
17 clear to land, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Torrance Tower, November 556 Juliet Mike on the visual approach for 29er rights with India.
November 556 Juliet Mike, Torrance Tower, wind calm, runway 29 right, cleared to land.
Alright, 4300 is my minimum on this leg.
Juliet Mike.
$4,300 and then past uncal decision.
John Wayne Tower, 194 Juliet, ready at 20 left at Kilo.
Whoa.
November 81904 Juliet, John Wayne Tower, wind 2005, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20 left at Kilo, 8194 Juliet.
Altitude 4,300. I don't want to.
So that's 6 short of 26 right at Alpha 7, one of the Delta gates.
Nope, Pirates, we're not getting there.
Delta 8936 taxi to the
Minimums
ramp. Alpha 7 Charlie,
34,
cross runway
20.
26 right at Alpha 7, monitor ground on the other side. Have a good night.
Alpha 7 Charlie, crossing 26 right at Alpha 7, monitor ground on the other side. Delta 8936, yeah.
November 904 Juliet, contact departure.
Over departure.
Oh man, I suppose I need to tell Tower that I would go missed. I don't switch back over. Yeah, I would contact Tower. A little bit high. Victorville Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot, missed approach.
Zero, join Victor 23.
November 33 Foxtrot, fly the published missed approach.
Apply the published missed, November 33 Foxtrot. Climbing rate turn 6,000.
November 33 Foxtrot, contact departure 126.1.
Departure 126.1, November 33 Foxtrot. Joshua departure, November 8033 Foxtrot, 4,000. On the missed approach at Victorville.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, Joshua departure, radar contacts and intentions.
We would like to go ahead and fly one in the hold there at Ether, and then depart the area. November 8033 Foxtrot.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, roger, expect the delay and advise with your further intentions when able.
Expect delay and will advise further intentions. November 8033 Foxtrot.
November 8033 Foxtrot, expect no delay.
Expect no delay and will advise further intentions. November 33 Foxtrot. Victorville 269.
November 51 Delta Delta, contact Burbank Tower 118.7.
118.7, 51 Delta Delta.
Should be coming in here any moment. Alright, there's 6,000 just about. Alright, level off here at 6,000. Got our radio here. And then ether is 19 PME. Once clear of the class Delta, we are. Joshua departure, November 8033 Foxtrot, please cancel our IFR flight plan to Victorville.
8033 Foxtrot, IFR cancellation received, time 0329 Zulu, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change to advisory approved.
VFR over to advisory, November 8033 Foxtrot, thank you. Alright. Well, so far, so good. Alright, so we need to return back to Victorville under VFR. So we're going to contact Joshua Departure like we've never talked to them before. So it looks like we're about 10 miles from Victorville. Let's grab weather from Victorville, shall we?
0. Few clouds at 3,400. Temperature 6. Dew point -10. Altimeter 3016. Arriving and departing runways 1721. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
Hotel. Let's get out here a little bit more and we'll do a 180 and bring her back in and take her down. Alright, let's lift our right wing a little bit. Looks clear. Clear. One, 24.55. Joshua approach, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Go ahead.
We're at type 172 slant golf, about 10 miles west of the Victorville VOR, direct to Victorville to land with Adis Hotel.
November 8033 Foxtrot, you can just call the tower then.
Over to tower, November 8033 Foxtrot. Okay. Well, we'll call tower. 118.35. I figured since we were past 10 miles out.
Tower, 151 for Delta, cleared off the runway on Delta 7.
Victorville Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot.
November 1 Delta Delta, taxi to the ramp via Delta Bravo, monitor ground.
To the ramp via Delta Bravo, monitor ground, 51.
My bad. Didn't mean.
November 8033 Foxtrot, Victorville Tower, go ahead.
Good day, type 172 slant golf, currently 6,000 feet, 12 miles west of Victorville VOR, direct to Victorville to land at Adis Hotel.
November 8033 Victor, Victorville Tower, or correction, November 8333 Foxtrot, Victorville Tower. Enter left base, runway 3, report a 2-mile left base.
Left base, runway 3, will report the 2-mile left base, November 8033 Foxtrot. if we pass this rating, which I'm hoping we will, we'll head back to the FBO and we'll debrief for a little bit, but unfortunately I won't have a whole lot of time to sit and debrief and chit chat. Something's come up and we have to get going.
November 1 Delta Delta, pass for the I-3.
Wait for the pass. Pass 1 Delta Delta.
That's something I need to figure out and learn. When I contacted approach to our VFR landing back here at Victorville, I was told to contact tower. Now it's about 12 miles out. So what would be an acceptable circumference of the airport to contact tower directly as opposed to the approach? That's something I want to figure out at the Delta. I was kind of under the impression within 10 miles to contact tower and outside to contact approach, but could be wrong. But obviously I was wrong. Situational, okay. Field elevation at Victorville is 2,885 feet, so I would expect pattern altitude to be about 3,900. And we need to call a 2-mile left base. We know that our VOR is at the field, so we could possibly use that, but DME gets kind of less accurate the closer we get. Alright. Doesn't have to be exact 2 miles. Well, that's good. So I was told to enter the left base. Not the left downwind, not the 45, to enter the left base. So I want to kind of get down here. Ground speed right now is 93, indicating 85. I think we'll slow that up just a bit.
evening, gentlemen. Clearance Cirrus 809 Mike Papa. Looking to pick up my IFR clearance to Sierra Bravo Papa.
November 809 Mike Papa, John Wayne clearance cleared to the San Luis Airport. On departure, fly heading, or correction, cleared to the San Luis Airport, Anaheim 1 departure, Ventura transition, then as filed. Maintain 2000, expect 12000 in 10 minutes. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 1602.
On departure, Anaheim 1, Ventura transition, then it's filed 2000, 12 and 10. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 1602 for 809 Mike Papa.
November 809 Mike Papa, read back correct.
Alright, 3900, we're gonna hang out here.
San Luis ground, Skyhawk 973 Kilo Tango at transient parking with Foxtrot, ready to taxi for VFR departure to the west.
November 973 Kilo Tango, San Luis ground, runway 29er, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 29er via Alpha, 973 Kilo Tango.
Altimeter 30.
About a 3 mile left base. Victorville Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot, 2 mile left base.
November 8033 Foxtrot, Victorville Tower, wind 130 at 6, runway 3, clear to land.
Runway 3, clear to land, November 8033 Foxtrot, thanks for the wind. Flaps 10. Winds are out of the southeast here a bit, if I remember.
Showing ground Cirrus 829 Mike Papa at ACI East with Alpha, ready to taxi.
November 809 Mike Papa, John Wayne ground, runway 20 right at Kilo, taxi via Alpha, Hotel, Charlie, Kilo, hold short, runway 20 left.
20 right at Alpha, Hotel, Charlie, Kilo, hold short of 20 left, 809 Mike Papa.
A little bit high on the glide slope. Why does this have 2 poppies on it? This is a poppy.
Palm Springs Tower, Skyhawk 512 Tango Foxtrot is at 5,500. We have information Romeo for full stop.
November 512 Tango. Foxtrot Palm Springs Tower, safe parking.
We're going to be going over to the GA parking near the base of the tower, 512 Tango Fox.
Alright, let's touch down after this intersecting runway.
November 512 Tango Foxtrot, Palm Springs Tower, enter right downwind, runway 31 left, report midfield.
Right downwind, 31 left, report midfield, 512 Tango Foxtrot.
Fly it all the way down.
San Luis Tower, Skyhawk 973 Kilo Tango, holding short runway 29er, ready for departure.
November 973 Kilo Tango, San Luis Tower, wind variable at 4, runway 29er, cleared for takeoff, make straight out departure.
Runway 29er, straight out departure. Skyhawk 973 Kilo Tango.
Looks like an echo. Alright, let's cross our threshold here, clean up a little bit, make sure our tail is all the way across. Alright, looks good there. Let's turn our strobes off, get our flaps up. Okay, we are on echo. Alpha 3 holding short on echo near Charlie. Joshua, Victorville Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot is off the runway 03, holding short on Echo near Charlie.
November 33 Foxtrot, taxi to ramp via Charlie, monitor ground.
Ramp via Charlie, monitor ground, November 8033 Foxtrot.
November 33 Foxtrot, pass for the I-11.
Thanks for the pass, November 8033 Foxtrot. 124.45.
Initial contact you have.
6 Airport, ATIS Information India.
Alright, we're monitoring ground. Where can we go hang out at for a minute? Tell you what, we're gonna kind of snake our way through here. And I think tell you what, they're all big planes. Let's go improve the value of one of them, shall we? We'll park right over next to this FedEx jet. I think this will work. Outstanding. Alright, I'm gonna expedite securing my aircraft here real quick. Parking brakes going on. All of our lights are gonna go off. Avionics going off. G5's going off. Yes, love. We are picking up your packages off of the FedEx plane currently. Alright, outstanding. If that's done, that's all. Make sure it's gonna go lean, maxed off, and mastered off. Shiny. Okay. I will see you all back at the FBO for just a minute. In just a minute.
Palm Springs Tower, Skyhawk 512 Tango Foxtrot is midfield right, downwind 31 left, full stop.
November 2 Tango Foxtrot, wind variable at 5, runway 31 left, clear to land.
31 left, clear to land, 512 Tango Foxtrot.
John Wayne, ground Cirrus 80 Mike Papa is holding short to 20 left the kilo.
Well, there we have it. Knocked out the I-11 rating on Pilot Edge. In hindsight, it was not nearly as mind-boggling and nerve-wracking as I guess I was kind of psyching myself up for it to be. Break it down just kind of step by step. It really wasn't that bad, I don't think. 6 months ago, I'd have looked at this and be like, huh? I wouldn't have known anything about flying an ARC DME. But thankfully, through you all, and I do say that wholeheartedly, through you all have helped me to become not just a better virtual pilot, but a better pilot as well. So, some things have come up, so I can't stay and chit-chat too terribly long, but I do appreciate each and every one of you that came in, hung out, said hi. Let me catch back up here real quick, and there are some things that I missed in the chat. I know I did, but Axis of Entropy came in earlier with some excellent information, so thank you so much for that, and got a follow from them as well. M. Stein came in, always a pleasure, my friend. My trusty advisor Dreamnid was here. My faithful and longest viewer West and moderator WestJet was in here. Spundot showed up. Always a pleasure to have her on board. And KW for Life popped in, said hello. And no, I thought I saw another one. And Melvin Leroy, always a pleasure, my friend. So yeah, there we have it. As far as I know, that is all of the CAT ratings and all of the I ratings, current I ratings for Pilot Edge. The I-9, I believe it was the I-9 or the I-10. One. Let's just look. One of them was discontinued for now, so I'll monitor that. Retired for now, so I'll monitor that just to see if that comes back. So I mean, we never flew this I-9, but it was never available for us to fly either. Excellent, outstanding. Not sure what we're gonna get into tomorrow. We may try and join the pilot club for one of their GA events. I'm not sure. Depending on where they're flying, we may try that, or we may. Actually, what I'd really like, I might try to fly a cross country that there was an event that the Virtual USA Flying Club put on a couple weeks. Maybe last week there was a cross-country flight, so I might do that one, plan that one out, and fly that one via all pilotage and not so much GPS. So we might try that tomorrow. It's all up in the air, but we've got to get going. I do want to thank you all again so much for coming in. My hair's a mess. I do apologize for that. WestJet, I'll take a look at some things came up with the kids, but I'll take a look at your log next time when I get a chance, when I get back here. And to the YouTube viewers that I really don't get much of a chance to interact with, I do want to thank you all as well for your viewing and comments and likes. So maybe one day I'll have enough viewers to do live on YouTube as well. But yeah, one thing at a time. Until then, again, you all take care and stay safe. Let's see who we can send you all over to finish your evening enjoyment. Tell you what, I'm going to send you all over to my good buddy Iron Condor Simulations. Looks like he's doing some flight sim economy operations in the Smoky Mountains in X-Plane 12. So, you all take care and stay safe, and we will see you all next time. Have a good one. And thanks again.